Welcome back, people. This is back live. Big shout out to the Black Snorlax. Thank you for following us. You hit the 60 mark. Good on you. I'm sticking my thumbs up, but you can't see me. But thanks anyway.
I can swear to that.
What we'll do is we're going to get back in the game now. Yeah, so we'll switch over. Back in the game. So Connor's just travelling there to another part. Where did you just travel to?
Oh, I went back to Fake City.
Fake City. Back to Fake City. Always back to Fake City.
I've got 6 Pokemon in the team now, so it might just be quicker to go back here and get healed and
cool.
do the deposit stuff.
Cool, cool. Something good to me.
It doesn't really matter.
I've not got much battery left, but hopefully it'll last for the end of the stream. If not, then what I'll do is I'll jump in the PC and I can respond to messages on there, so... Cool.
Nah, it's... we're working on Mackie here, so it's good.
So is this all your Pokemon you've collected there so far?
Mm-hmm.
Was that 8 Pokemon or something?
All the Pokemon I've stolen. I've got 6. Total. Yeah, we were thinking along the same lines there with that Pokemon gym idea. I think they did have it in the secret bases, and it was pretty decent. But it would be really nice if they just expanded it all.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see the problem in having like just a space where a big giant space in like one of the cities in newer games where you could have your own gym, and then people online can connect to it. And have your own Pokemon uploaded to it, so people can verse it.
Well, Soundham was mentioning about having like limited to 4 players. That's kind of what Fantasy Star Online did, and a lot of kind of MMOs like that, are like that. But Fantasy Star Online, yeah, used to be up in the, you would go to the city, the spaceship, and you would have the lobby there. But then for the missions, you would go down to the planet in groups of 4. So you only ever had 4 people, but you could make that a little bit more expanded, so you could have groups of 4 going down to the actual planet, and it's such a big space. Imagine something like Xenoblade Chronicles or Xenoblade Chronicles X, that kind of sizes of the world, where you can actually run around for ages and you'd be in a big massive sort of kind of open world space. But you'd have groups of people going around in groups of 4, around, and there'd be Pokemon in the wild, then you come across like populated areas, and there maybe be one group there of 4 people, because the chances are you wouldn't all, well you might, as I say, you wouldn't congregate all in the exact same bit, you'd travel around the place constantly because there'd be chances to find things, and you could have random events. But again, I'm not really clued up in Pokemon, so I don't know how well that would actually work.
Well, I think that would work. I mean, there's still that very, very long pipe dream of actually having a Pokemon game where we can go visit all of the previous regions and have all the Pokemon that did
like a full-on Pokemon MMO, like the people who've been going for ages.
Yeah, we've all been wanting it, but they're not going to do it.
They'll have to do it at some point, because there's only so many Pokemon games you can make before you'll have to sort of kind of evolve the series into something new. And honestly, I'm surprised they've even got this far, like they've molded it this far. It's like,
yeah, well, there are changes, but they're more subtle changes.
They're more evolutions.
There's a lot of competitive changes, but yeah, the actual core game is always the same.
And it's the fact as well, like whenever they bring out a new game, not always, but I don't know what the sort of kind of structure is right now, it's always 2 versions, like Ruby and Sapphire, and Black and White, and Gold and
Silver.
Silver.
That comes from the whole trading thing from the originals, but they don't...
Just make one game.
Yeah, I guess, although I don't know, I still kind of like the whole trading aspect.
But you can still trade.
Yeah.
Well, you mean that someone wouldn't have access, so you've got to trade them because they have to have access to that other game that you don't have.
You could have one version, but randomise like certain Pokemon you can get in areas, and then you have to trade for it.
Yeah.
I'm just being very careful here because I want that on my team.
What is it? That Flappy?
We've found our first member.
Flappy?
We found Flappy.
Is that rare or something?
Fluffy. Fluffy evolves into Ampharos, which is a really good legendary type, and I want it on my team. Right. Have I killed this Pokemon? No! No,
you killed it.
Critical! Oh god. What have we said?
You got to go with the flow, man. Go with the flow.
I want it down for all. Oh, that sucks. Actually, you do get a second chance. But
You're surprisingly good. I think you deserve to know a little secret about certain Pokemon move. The move Shadow Rush inflicts damage on any kind of Pokemon.
might be affected by types.
The amount of damage doesn't vary with the target Pokemon's type, so it's easy to use. Easy to use!
So much for that.
You'll get it again.
I'm trying to remember when the next chance you even get to have these Pokemon is. I remember an XD Gillian, that's how it works. I can't remember.
I'm going to keep saving so we didn't lose anything. I fell into a trap. I was like, my Shenmue 2's going to be wonky now. I can't seem to save it at a certain bit. It goes through a cutscene and I need to save it, but because it's going through the cutscene, it keeps on getting to the end of the cutscene and crashing. So I've done all the bit of leading up to the cutscene. It's like, no, I can't go back to it now.
Well, it's not the end of the world. There's still always more choices we can make.
Oh, dash.
I think I'll switch Espeon with Umbreon next. To give him experience.
It's a butterfly.
It's
Die, butterfly!
So he's like puking on us.
Tell you what, the smoke effect's pretty impressive in this.
I do quite like the moves in this game.
That smoke effect's better than some smoke effects you see in some AAA games.
Right, you're sweeping that thing. 8 downs. Oh, yo. It's not cheating.
What was he did?
I just healed the sweeping. Off you go. I don't care about skip one. I don't really like it.
It's like you've nearly scratched me. He's like a... What's it? The plant? It's not thistle. There's a plant where it's got belly that at the top.
Oh. No, he's gonna die.
You again?
No, skip one. I don't think he'll survive that. No. It's alright, I did care about skip one. We're not trying to do 100% run here. I wasn't going to use a one team.
When you say 100% run, what do you mean?
Oh, I just mean like capturing all the shadow Pokemon and purifying all of them and doing all the...
Purifying, it just sounds so dodgy. It's like when you watch like Braveheart or something. On the morrow you will be purified. It's like, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I'll switch you on. I still feel bad for Fluffy. I don't need Fluffy. I don't like Quagsire either. The only one I like, and I kill it.
You get another chance, like you said.
Yeah, but I can't remember if it's like late game or if it's pretty like soon. I just can't remember how you do it.
Psyduck!
Sorry.
That the noise makes?
Yeah. Or an anime. That's the noise he makes. Sorry. He's I think, well, he is psychic, but I think he's...
Was he meant to be a platypus or a duck? Or both?
Platypus. I think in anime they kind of like treat him like he's retarded.
Okay.
And so does Quagsire, actually. You know, I wonder if, like, they named Quagsire after one of that guy.
Quagmire.
Yeah.
Quagsire. Does he just try to get laid with all the other Pokemon? Constantly. Does he go, It's so hard to say that.
This might take a while. What my current Pokemon anyway. I could just summon Umbreon. Espeon. Summon, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh term. You get my terms mixed up then.
Summon.
Summon you! An attack position.
Summon you!
Yeah, I know. Just attacking him. Struggle.
Tell you, they need to get, like, I don't know what it's like here in the UK now, because I'm an old man, but see, like, Saturday cartoons. When I was a kid growing up, I used to have, like, He-Man, She-Ra, Turtles, like, what do you call it, again? Thundercats. Loads of cartoons, tons of them. Roadrunner. All the old cartoons and everything. And they were amazing. There was a show here called Cartoon Cavalcade. Glenn Michael's Cartoon Cavalcade. He's dead now, like the guy, but he used to sit at his table and he had to talk on the lamp. It used to just be cartoons for about 4 hours or something. It was amazing. It's such a cool thing when you're growing up. I don't think there's anything like that nowadays. Maybe there is though. Maybe I'm totally out of the loop. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised to know if there was. But I think all the cartoons they put nowadays are a lot of shite.
No, I think there are still really good cartoons coming out. I mean, there was always a good one that comes out that's kind of mainstream. Like, I think when I was watching cartoons, like one of the last shows I watched was Skyhawks, and that was really good. But kids also got to see like the Legend of Avatar and Korra, which were both really good shows. And they also got people like Adventure Time a lot, and that's quite recent. There was another show, and I can't remember the name of it now.
I don't think of things like The Mysterious Cities of Gold. That was an awesome one. They made a game for that. What was that one? There was one that was... Was it something? There was one that was a CGI one. It was on...
Skyhawks CGI?
Nah, it was like... Oh, what was it called again? Bits or something, I don't know. It wasn't Bits though.
Wait, Cubics?
No, it wasn't that one either. I can't remember what it's called. But I think they were remaking it or something, they were saying. Anyway, Sardinum says, do you normally nickname your Pokemon? The new games annoy me because they stop me calling them really offensive names.
I know that noise we did. Yeah, well actually I was going to nickname the Pokemon if I caught it and didn't kill it.
What are you going to call it?
I wasn't sure, we were just going to come up with something small. But yeah, I like to nickname Pokemon with silly names, unless it's like my main team, in which case I just keep the original.
Kim Possible, was that one of the shows you just mentioned? Kim Possible.
No, but I do remember.
Kim Possible was the best kids TV show. Oh, I wonder what a TV show was called now that I'm remembering. I'm sure you would have seen this, I'm sure you would have seen it. Let's have a wee browse and see if I can find it.
By the way, we're playing Pokemon Colosseum.
Yeah, Pokemon Colosseum, yeah. CGI.
Apparently.
Cartoon. CGI cartoons, let's see what it says. It's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that one. Oh, there we go, that's the one.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Remember that cartoon? Do you ever remember that?
Yeah, I kind of do.
It was like one of the first sort of CGI ones. It was like CGI was in games that was still getting pushed forward, but this came in and it was like, wow!
I remember like a science fiction where CGI one where they were like at war with these aliens and they won a planet.
Reboot, was that it? Reboot?
Doesn't sound familiar. My dad always used to watch actually. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was Reboot. For some reason the name sounds different. It sounds like it was a different name in my head. Yeah, and he's like in a digital world, he's in a mainframe or something. And they're like computer people. But remember that? The dog. Do you remember that? It was maybe before your time, like, I don't know, but it was so cool. It was like one of the first CGI ones. Anyway, yeah.
By the way, I want to say, I'm going to record that.
What's that?
Because there was a healing machine right here. And we're in the Integrity time.
What does that mean?
I thought there was no healing machine this time, so I went to the PC.
So you cheated, and you could just put them in there?
Yeah. Yes, I would like to register. See? It's like the Edinburgh trams all over again. Current trams over. Well, we are playing Pokemon Colosseum, and the first time we find the Colosseum, they just won't let us in.
I heard rumours that if you win the challenge, you get an awesome Pokemon like that Kale did. Is that when you were trying to get?
No. He was wearing a hanging around Train's entrance. We should ask him, he might know something. Let's go see Kale.
He's Miss Legdy. And he's always see pictures like where guys are built up and they're like Miss Legdy and they've got wee skinny legs. He's Miss Legdy, look at him.
Oh, he's kind of look at us.
Like, what you looking at, chump?
Don't do it! Don't jump off! Your pink shirt isn't that bad.
It's a scary. He's trying to kill you.
Can't even see the bottom from here. Pirates on a mountain. He's actually foreshadowing into something that happens to it.
I see.
I love the GameCube controller. These triggers are great.
What do you think about the GameCube controller? Sorry, the GameCube controller. Do you like it?
How did I do that?
What did you do? What, did you zoom in or something?
I just went into the menu, but I don't know. I didn't even press the start button.
What?
Oh, whatever.
People really love the GameCube controller. It's quite cool. I think the problem is
that needs to be changed.
Aye,
And that needs to be bigger.
the problem is that stuff like the beams, the shape of the buttons, people moaned about that and stuff, and the colours and the bright colours made it look kiddie. But I quite liked the fact that A was your main button. Then all the other buttons were like extra buttons, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your finger always went back to that's your action button, A. And then you had your B button, your cast button to the left. And then the other buttons were like X and Y, it was nice and clear. But then it's like when they put the other button up there, that didn't make sense to me, the one that's up here.
Is that?
Yeah, no, the other one, the purple one at the top.
Yeah, it's that.
As I said, it's like that annoyed me, it's like it seemed a bit weird at place. And then the C stick would have been a bit better.
To be honest, they could just do this exact same controller, but just make that, like that, and then that just bigger.
I don't know how good the D-pad was on that either. I always felt the D-pad was a bit stiff.
Well, you can actually use it here,
Yeah.
and it doesn't feel very good.
Yeah.
Just using the analog. Works.
Well, imagine playing Street Fighter with that.
Yeah.
Your thumb would be like ripped apart. You know.
I don't know why with the Wii U Pro controller they just went for that sort of Xbox 360, which is a good controller as well. It's just they could have just done it with GameCube.
Yeah.
Fart.
Fart. Fart. I'm telling you, this is where they've got these names. They're saying to me, this is like, remember, this is a Japanese company made the game. I don't know if it's Genius Sorority is, but it probably are. But it's probably Japanese names and stuff. And it's like the way they say, no, you've got English. That'll be it. That'll be, it's a fart. Fart. It's like
Persona is the master of English.
English.
All their songs have English in it, and it's quite funny. Oh, Persona 4 or Persona 5 when it comes out next year. We need to play one of those for a role playing game session.
Persona.
I'm having Rebecca play Persona 4. She really likes it, but she doesn't like to play it without me because she gets lost. There's quite a lot of content in it.
What's he getting? Hazelnut or something?
Yes.
Is that hazelnut? No.
No, he's a chestnut.
Yeah, chestnut is something like that. The chestnut?
He's a chestnut. You don't diss the chestnut.
For it.
I think that's how it actually says its name.
For it.
Yeah.
For it. Seedot. Seedot. Oh, he was so cool. Hey, kill him.
We couldn't catch him, so I had to kill him.
No! Matchup. Isn't this the one that's in Pokken Tournament? He's got 4 arms.
Yeah, that's his final evolution.
He's a bit bigger in the Pokken Tournament, but he's got his 4 arms. He looks massive.
Come on, Umbreon, survive it. Yes!
Does it affect you? See now you've got hardly anything less. Does that affect how hard you can hit?
What, how do I say?
Aye.
If you've got a special ability, that always works. Yeah, but otherwise no.
Right, okay. So as long as you can keep that like one bit that you've got there, you can still do your full attack, essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool, cool.
Alright, okay, well I actually tried to catch this one, even though I'm not going to put it on my team.
What's the thing, by the way? Is like an Espion, is that a blue, is that a water Pokemon? And
The blue part.
Is that a fire Pokemon or something? What's that?
Those blue bars are the experience bars.
No, it's like the symbols next to his name.
Neil.
Alright, so male female, right?
Espeon sidekick and Umbreon Stark.
Where does it tell you what kind of Pokemon now? Like
if you go into summary.
Right, okay.
Psychic type.
I see.
Water, ghost, fight, normal, flying.
Well, I thought it was one of the 3 types, because I'm so clueless about this. I thought it was like fire, water and earth or something types.
No, there's like 17 to 19 types.
Really? Jeez. I'm so clueless when it comes to Pokemon!
Hit him with the taser.
No. Tease me. Tease this.
Right. Not till you. Espeon confusion.
Do you find you get really attached to your Pokemon by the end of the game? Do you have like
Yeah.
one and you're like, oh my god, it's my favourite Pokemon?
If you've used them the whole game,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because isn't like Pikachu Ash's favourite and he's always like, as his buddy?
Yeah. My team. Oh, that's the big. Oh no.
But shit though. It's like you basically use these things just to fight for you, for your own glory. Then you put them back in a little tiny ball. And carry around that. It's like you're just, they're skivvy sleeves. Did you steal his Pokemon?
I don't know yet.
Did you try to steal it then?
It's confused, so it might hurt itself and it might faint. Don't kill yourself. Oh, okay. Oh, it's out with recall. I forgot that. Well, I wasn't going to put my team, so I don't care.
Anytime I didn't get one of the Pokemon I wanted to get, it was never on my team anyway, so I can beat it.
If this is a 100% run, I would be doing so badly. I've already killed like 3 of them. I'm normally pretty good at doing this. So why I'm being so bad. Sucking.
How is there a limit to how many Pokemon you can have in the game? Or can you just get all of them? Like,
you can technically still get all of them. You get like a chance to just catch them again.
But I mean, could you get like 600 Pokemon?
In this game?
Yeah.
No, it was only about 100.
But
no, even that. But actually, I think it's not even 100. It's like something like 60 Pokemon in this game. There's actually not that many in this game because this was just for bringing old Pokemon back.
But see, in normal Pokemon games, can you collect all of the Pokemon in that game?
In one game?
Yeah.
No. But you can catch about 300 or
right. So
300 to 400.
I was wondering if there was a limit. You can only have 5 at a time or 10 at a time or something, you know. But you can actually catch all of them.
You can have 6 Pokemon in your team.
Right. But you've got one stored in the banks.
Yeah, and all the rest are stored.
Right. And you just swap them at any time. Does it cost you money or does it cost you anything to do that?
For the storage?
Yeah.
Well, if you use Pokemon Bank, yeah, it costs you five quid a year.
Cool. No, I mean in the game.
In the game, no.
Cool. I trust things are going according to plan, Miror-B. Oh yes, indeed, Master Nutso. Plans come along in a lovely peachy keen way. We have already broken Duking Spirit. We can do as we please at the Colosseum with this meddling. We've been giving away shadow Pokemon on the sly to challenge winners for gathering data. Good. The others are also appear to be doing their parts to implement our plan.
I told you easy.
Huh? Yes, it's just evil too. Our shadow Pokemon plan is falling into place quickly. The final phase is not far off. This is backing up my spirit and body. Oh, I feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Save your dancing. So shout you can. Save your dancing until the plan succeeds. I am off. Ah, God, I wanted to show my moves. Okay then. He knows that's true. I shall make my return to the cave of my darling Pokemon await my return. Let the music play, motherfuckers.
We must have the sound done by the time we challenge him.
Yeah, no. There's an old Pervigine.
Oh wow, look at his face.
You understand?
He's looking at us.
I got the moving in sync. I got the groove. The groove. I got the groove.
Oh, jeez. Right, okay. Head off. I think I need to heal my Pokemon first. The last time I played this game, I only killed 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
I did that. I've killed 3 in the first week.
It was like Kieran was playing Until Dawn, and we came back for the second bit and we're like, right, what's the plan? We're going to kill the people or we're just going to try and save all of them. So we're going to try and save all of them, and about 3 minutes later we killed 3 of them. It's like, oh my god, Kieran. It's like, fail epically, just kill them all. This is the healing centre, yeah?
Well, sort of. It's actually the Colosseum, but they have a healing bit.
So the save's working off and everything, yeah? Sure.
Save seems to be working perfectly.
We'll hope.
Are you here to restore energy? Yes!
Yes, I am!
But no, you can't. So off we go. Okay.
So Sardinum says you can fill your PC with your 200 plus imperfect Pokemon you have bred, looking for perfect IVs for your team. You're laughing at it like, oh, was it mean something? What does that mean? Is it just really like cheating?
It's the process to getting a Pokemon with perfect EVs and IVs. It's gotten easier for sure, but
what's what's EVs and IVs? Tell me.
Effort values and individual values.
Right. Just the stats essentially.
EVs sort of. This is where the more complicated part of Pokemon comes in. It's where effort values are a certain amount of extra points you can. I should have this visually shown. You see stats. Every time you defeat a Pokemon, depending on what Pokemon it is, you'll get. You'll be able to add more points to your 2 different stats. So if you defeat a Pokemon that's really fast, you'll get speed, effort values, and you can get up to I can't remember if I'm writing 63 points or something. And the thing is that for each Pokemon you defeat, you'll get, like, say, you might get 1 effort value for 1 stat. But if you get 4 in the same stat, you get 1 whole point added to your actual total stat.
Okay.
And you could get up to 252, I think, of these total. And then you divide that by 4, and that's how much you get plus on that stat.
Okay.
But if you're training on 1 stat, then you want to face the same Pokemon over and over again, so you have to grind against the same Pokemon over and over.
So, like, obviously with the card game, you kind of do this with the card game. So the card game is what, just taking your base value and then you're adding on other cards to build them up or something?
Yeah.
To power them or whatever. Okay, cool.
More or less. And individual values, when your Pokemon stats are generated randomly between 1 and 31. And if they have like 31, they'll have the maximum they can go in that stat. They'll have 31 plus onto that stat. Whereas if they have a 1, they'll only get 1 extra on that stat. So the individual values is dictated by breeding.
Okay.
So you breed 2 Pokemon together, and depending on their values, they'll pass on like another value to the other Pokemon, and it's always randomised. But there's items you can use to not randomise it and pass it on directly, and there's ways to like, continuously do it over and over and over and make them have sex so there's no tomorrow over and over again until eventually you've got one that has perfect IVs and all their stats, and then you can train their EVs and then you've got perfect Pokemon.
Okay. That's what you say, you can store them so you can do that and build them up. I see, I see. So, it's a Pokemon Bank Gene. Gene Bank. What? Pokemon Gene Bank. Pokegene. Yeah, passing your genes.
Yeah.
It's a Pokegene Bank. There you go. Yeah. Pokegene Bank. Pass on your sperm in the bank to give yourself perfect EV-IVM. Look that one. You know.
I don't actually play competitively, but I do know this stuff. I think my team is Arcanine, Porygon 2.
Wait, what is it? Arcanine?
Arcanine. He's like a dog.
Okay.
Fire dog. A dog of fire.
A dog of fire, yeah. A dog of fire.
Porygon 2 and
Polygon or Porygon?
Porygon.
Porygon, he's made of porridge. Porygon. Porygon.
He is an artificial construct.
Okay.
Okay. And for 3rd generation, my favourite, and the one I use in my team, is Armaldo. Who's like he's a prehistoric Pokemon. Right, okay. Who's fossilised and brought back to life.
Okay.
Togekiss is my 4th generation Street Cycle.
Fairy, you said, yeah.
Fairy, fine fairy that gives blessings to all, except for the one she kills.
Okay. She steals their gypsy tears.
5th generation, I choose Lilligan, who is like she's a bunch of petals that take the form of a body. Okay. And I use that as my healer, and then my final one's God, I have to remember her name. It's on my team, and I don't even remember its damn name.
Codfish.
It's a water type.
Or cod something, codfish.
It's got a big giant claw.
Claw.
I keep thinking Crawdon, but that's another Pokemon here. It's got its tiny body, and it's got this massive claw.
And claw! You give me a clamp! I give you the clamp!
Quetzal.
There you go. Quetzal.
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 How the hell do you remember these names? Quetzal. Okay.
That's my team. If I played competitively, I wouldn't be using half.
Right.
I'd be using Metagross and stuff. Right.
So why would you never try to play competitively? Just can't be bored.
Yeah, can't be bored. It's the same reason I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively. I do know how to do it competitively. I just prefer to play for fun. I don't.
Clawitzer, yeah. Clawitzer.
Yes. I got it. The door is locked. I need to get in there. I think I need to go visit Duking. We'll call him Ducking. Then we go to that way and to there. This is Duking. The name's Duking. I run the Colosseum here. That's not the voice you have, but I'll go with. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
I can imagine being like
polishing my abs.
He's got like he looks like he'd be from he looks like a dark-haired version of Flash Gordon or something. With a tash as well.
He looks like Freddie Mercury, who was really popular.
Yeah. I'd give him the voice of like a Brian Blessed. My name is Jokes.
There's nothing special behind this bookshelf. I wonder. Oh look, there was something
How did you know that? How did you know that?
Hello.
They're playing Pokemon.
How do you pass it?
Was it locked him in a cave?
Yes.
It's like hidden him in a cave. Weirdo. This is like Silence of the Lambs Pokemon version. Did you go and get some food?
I got myself some wine and some popcorn. I just actually got ID.
Lindsay got ID.
Wow, that's.
I won't give her age away, but she's older than 20 or 18 anyway. Got ID'd for wine.
How cool is that?
In fact, she got the wine. The wine was the issue. She got ID'd for popcorn. Come and join us, Lindsay. Come and sit and see. You can't see anyway.
No, I'm not going to join you because I need to be through there drinking wine and eating popcorn. But
sit here. Nobody can see you. Sit in the thing. Come on. Stop being a tube. Sit there.
it's so windy outside, by the way.
Sit there,
man.
outside,
my eyes were streaming. I think everybody thought I was crying.
Well, you were. You were crying at the crappy weather.
Bring that seat over. That's going to be
Pull over then. No.
atrocious.
No, that's fine. I'll put one in the seat away. So Sardanim says, I used to play with my sister, but now she has a team of level 100 Pokemon that are banned from competitive Pokemon. Why are they banned from competitive Pokemon?
Well.
Is that possible to get level 100?
Well, first of all, I think certain Pokemon are just too strong
Right.
in terms of stats, but
Surely that's the point. If you build up to get to that stat,
some Pokemon are legendary,
right, okay.
and the legendaries have really high stats.
Right.
Like Arceus, who's the
Right.
god of all.
Everybody's about to witness me tripping on this wire here.
It will be a sight to see.
Don't worry, boys. I'll do it.
That's okay. You're a strong, independent woman.
So it would seem.
There's some tiny little midget just went past our gigantic chair. Steaming past. Oops.
What?
It was going past, I could see you walking past this big red purple jacket. It went really slow, it went,
That big guy on the screen there, we've called him.
in here.
Do you think he looks like Freddie Mercury but really bulky?
Right,
How
yeah.
much more are you going to take
That's-
from Miror-B on the street?
Sean's decided that is the voice of Brian Blessed.
That's a terrible Brian Blessing. I'm Brian Blessed. There you should go in your Colosseum. What's the matter with you? Have he sucked the spirit right out of you?
I've just realised why you say come and sit here.
Why?
Because you want some popcorn.
Of course, why is that? You seem like a stranger or something. I've lost faith in you, boy!
That's the boy who's saying that.
Okay. I turned into the guy from... I turned into the geezer from, what you call it, Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's like,
Right, yeah.
the devil guy is like, come here, boy! But he says to Tom Cruise, when he's down in this dungeon bit towards the end, and he's got the big devil guy's got his horns on, and he's like, come here, boy! There's not what he says. It's the bit where he tries to shoot him, and he runs up and puts his horns right next to him, so he traps him between his horns, and he's like,
There's a zombie!
Zombies! Fucking zombies, look at him! What's he doing in the ground?
He's,
What the hell is he trying to do to the ground?
Now hold on.
He's planking!
Now hold on. Be respectful.
Is he having a seizure?
Yeah, that's, he's obviously having a seizure.
Yeah, anyone was obviously going to try to shag the ground like that. Look at him. Yeah. It's like some fit in the ground there. What a weirdo.
He's still doing it. By the way, I love how he has time to look at us
Yeah.
whilst he's still on the ground.
Is nobody going to help him?
No,
What's actually wrong with him?
he just got beat up.
And everyone's just walking about like nothing.
He got beat up too.
There's people just lying there half dead. Just finished.
There's a zombie apocalypse.
Go and get a bowl, put some in a bowl.
Okay.
Here, leave them in my custody just now.
Okay.
I know what you would do as soon as you went out the door, you just got the lot. I haven't ever just got ID, that's cool.
What's that?
I'm chuffed at getting ID'd.
Yeah.
You love getting angry, don't you?
I was sort of like pausing. I had been on the phone to my sister and just blathering nonsense and laughing like a hyena.
When was the last time you got ID from?
30 years ago.
No, when you were like 7.
I'd have beard then as well.
Well, I think what did it was like I had been laughing on the phone, which
the cackle laugh.
yeah, like full on laughing around the whole shop, and then I kind of just finished my call right there at the till.
No.
And then she was like, started to ring stuff through, and I saw her looking at me, but she's gonna ask me for ID or something. She didn't. She said, well, "Can I ask what age you are?" And I could not remember for the life of me what age I was. I was like, oh, I am, and said, and she was like, do you have some ID? I was like, I've got some bank cards here.
Oh, I'll say it after. We'll get the camera in the studio shot.
Right. So Silva, a boy. Oh no, it's perfectly fine. The boy has run off with a gear that powers the Colosseum.
Okay.
Or something.
So was that why it was closed?
Yes.
Was that why it was closed before? Because you stole the gear.
Always closed.
Maybe you went to the Colosseum before and said it was
Oh
closed.
yeah. No, no, he just stole it now.
Right.
Is he in here? Oh wait. I think I remember. I think it's in the construction one. I think. I'm gonna try that.
Somebody else just followed, but it's not showing me your name yet. It's too small for me to spot it here for a second. Thanks to Spark DXDXD. Sparks DXDXD. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining us as well.
I got the gear whilst you were away.
Sounds dodgy. Anyone downstairs, like we're wondering what the hell's going on. There's Sparks DXDXDX, and I got the gear. Spark up the gear. Sounds a bit dodgy.
Alright. They're the ones downstairs going, hey!
Oh. Hi.
It's Brian Bison thing.
Jerry Resort.
You can't do it with a video, right?
I'm terribly sorry, Chief. You sure you're okay? Like no.
Yep. I'm fine. There is no need for all the worrying. You hear me?
Good. That's good. But over. This is an outrage.
No. I reckon he's agonised over this and did it because he thought, right, can't blame the man for that. Enough about that, okay? Instead, I think you should talk over there.
Wow! You people!
I reckon we might be saying thanks to him.
That's the gear! You found it for us! What amazing luck!
It only took me a whole 1 minute.
I'll ask you to excuse me for my behaviour earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. I'm going in between two different voices here. Essentially, I've found that you've got to, like with the voices, I'd have to sit and watch Brian Blessed. But you have to like act like Brian Blessed to be Brian Blessed.
Okay.
And the other characters. I find like you end up trying to put on the face of him. So you think of Brian Blessed, what's he always like with his face? He's always got his own, he always does the face where he goes, I'm Brian Blessed! It's like really extreme when he says, I'm Brian Blessed! It makes it, you can pull off a bit easier.
It's right, it reminds me of Barry Scott, you know. I'm Barry Scott! This is new, Super Bang Rule!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you've got to act like the person. You think of, who else? David Attenborough and stuff like that. Or what was the other one? Was it the one, it wasn't David. It was the other one where he was like, oh, the little bitch.
Yeah.
And it was like kind of lisp like that. I forgot what his name is now. But he was always like, you had to do it and go, oh, the little bitch.
Oh! I
You know
don't
what I'm
know
talking
what that guy's called, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Help me! He gives you a really crap Pokemon winner.
So.
Gives you a level 13 Pokemon when all your Pokemon are like level 35.
What?
Yum yum. Right, I'm gonna start. Wait a minute. I have 5. Why not? I will swap Kags. Quagsire with
Quagsire. My name is Quagsire.
Actually, no one. I think that we get down to the Colosseum. How much time do we have, Sean?
We've got about another 15 minutes to go. So we'll be on for about another 15 minutes and then we'll call it an evening.
Alright, let me do the Colosseum challenge and then we'll finish.
Cool, cool.
Yes! I'll try to catch this.
That's quite cool actually. Welcome to the Thunderdome. The Thunderdome. Is this the big challenge? Is this like the first big one? The Colosseum thing. See, that looks so cool. That actually looks really cool, doesn't it, man?
Yeah, Colosseums are pretty nice. It's just these two, so...
So this is the...
Psychic super effective on ground? No. To be honest, I've played Pokemon since I was like 6 and I still can't remember what types are all super effective against other ones and what ones aren't very effective, except for the obvious stuff. You know, like fire isn't going to be very good against a water type.
Are you looking forward to Pokemon Go? Did you see that?
No, I don't really use mobile apps so much, but it does look cool. I'm more just waiting for Pokemon Z whenever it comes out. I can't wait for them to do whatever the 7th generation will be. Because I really want to see them. They finally leaked to 3D in the portable games.
Yeah.
But I want to see them like bump up even more.
What about Pokemon Tournament? Interest in that?
I'm not a fan of fighting games that much.
Like
Mostly because I suck at it.
Just like this, but it's like live instead of being turn-based. At least I think so, anyway. I don't think it's just...
Yeah, but it's like an actual fighting game. It's an attacking, but Pokemon.
What does it think about the look of it though? Imagine a game like that, look like that. It looks quite nice.
Yeah, some people don't like the more realistic look in this game. Some people prefer the cel-shaded look in the portable ones. If you look at how 3D Pokemon look in the new ones compared to this game, they're all like, they've got a nice outline in that. Whereas in this game they're like, they're more kind of, they're just 3D models.
There you go, Lindsay. Look, there's you, Lindsay.
What?
Yeah,
Can't see it right from this angle.
Cheeser Tizzler. that her name? She's a Tizzler. There you go.
Yeah.
Look, see her?
Tizzler.
Oh, look at her Pokemon. What was the little bird one? What was that?
Natu.
Look, Natu.
What was
Wait,
it?
it's
The
like-
Exeter.
Oh, I can't call that. They were higher than you. They got a better Pokemon than you.
Yes.
When you're going to lose your. What Glenn says you? I guess I can.
Right, just one at a time.
Wow, what a wasted them. His little legs, what a weirdo. That bird's brilliant. Lindsay, that's your wee budgie guy. Because the batteries for him. Your budgie, your Robin.
Yeah, it's a Robin.
He's weird, he's like an alien or something.
He killed himself. Committed suicide.
The bird's brilliant, man. Here, look, Lindsay, look.
I love his evolved form because its animation is like he's got his two giant wings that go down like that and it just goes. Oh. So, some of the Pokemon are really weird. There's some Pokemon I kind of agree on why people hate it. Like Vanillix, which is just 3 ice cream cones connected together, or Garbodor, which is literally a Pokemon of rubbish.
Yeah.
Some of them are really silly, but some of them are really good. And I don't agree that Pokemon designs have degraded for each generation. I think there's some really good ones now, just as there was in the first one. In fact, they're more detailed now.
When you said there, what's the garbage one called?
Garbodor.
Garbage. It reminded me of the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah,
Remember
you
that?
would. You
They were
would.
brilliant, the Garbage Pail Kids. The Garbage Pail Kids, remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Just do that, that should be fine. Electric.
Cool. So what happens in here? Do you just have to fight multiple...
Yeah, you fight 4 opponents in a row. Oh, I thought it. Oh, he's part dark. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So you've been poisoned right now?
Yeah, but I've got Synchronize. That's a special ability Umbreon has. He passes on whatever status condition you give him to the enemy. So I don't. You might just die anyway, but Umbreon's like your defender, and Espeon's your attack.
Sardan said that Muck was just sludge. That is as
He
bad
was.
as trash.
And so was Graham.
Muck.
What's Muck spelled backwards?
Yeah, I suppose it.
That's what he really is. Oh, Vulpix. I really like Vulpix. I don't use it, but I like its design. It's a fox.
Vulpix!
A Firefox. You get to see it inside.
What? Isn't like Firefox? Firefox browser.
That's what Vulpix is. Firefox.exe.
Kill it!
Damn you, Firefox! You're slowing me down!
Kill it with fire! But wait, he's a fire Pokemon. Ah, no!
Well, I had deja vu. And that was deja vu as well. Remember that? I dreamt about that last night.
You are currently in the Matrix right now.
I am the chosen one.
Pokémon Matrix!
Defeated Bandana Guy. That's how we pigeonhole him. Bandana Guy.
Well,
Maybe a terrorist.
well, remember during the World Trade Center there was a guy called Bandana Guy? There was like a guy, he worked in the Trade Center, and apparently when it all went tits up, he saved loads of people, but they only recognised him because he had a bandana on his head. I looked like a red bandana. Nobody knew who he was, and he died. But afterwards, people came forward who did work with him and said, yeah, it was this guy. He always wore a bandana. And I think, what is it? There was something. I can't remember what it was. There was something happened that day that. What was it again? It was something. But anyway, something to do with his bandana that allowed him to be recognised. Whatever. Well, was it probably because of the bandana? But yeah, that was bandana guy.
Right. Okay. Well, that's some interesting.
Yeah, you've just killed the guy now.
This guy might have a shadow Pokemon if I remember right.
So what's a shadow Pokemon? What he does his Pokemon and then something happens. What?
Right. The purple ones, they're a shadow Pokemon.
Yeah, okay.
And they're evil. And they attack people. And we have to. And those are the only ones we're allowed to snap.
Yeah, okay. So when you say he may have a shadow Pokemon, the Pokemon he's got right now
Are normal.
They're normal. So how do you know when they're a shadow?
Goes
purple.
They'll have a black aura around them and they have a purple outline on the top bit.
And would you only see that if he, like, did any sneak up on you or something? As in, it's not hidden somewhere.
It's not hidden.
Right.
You can see it.
Right. So you will not show me. Like when you say it, it's like as if like one of them's going to magically appear or something and attack you.
No. Okay. Let's go. Take it. I call him Bagel. It's bang on. Let's call him Bagel.
There'll be many dinosaur.
He evolves into a really fearsome dragon though. Evolves into Salamence.
The red dragon, when it's in the box, the cover box. There's that, and there's like
No.
a whale.
No, that red guy is Groudon.
Yeah.
He doesn't even. I don't think he appears in this game. He's in Ruby Sapphire. Right. Oh, Magnemite.
I really hope I'm not on the camera because I just realised that I was like eating like trouble popcorn in my mouth.
We call you, the Pokemon name will give you
I'm
is
like,
Muncher!
Uh-oh.
Tell me, this game's got some really nice effects in it.
Yeah, the effects they use in the
That
battle.
looks amazing, look at that. That Colosseum looks awesome. Nothing to it, like it's just a Colosseum, but it's not there's like loads of geometry or something, but the Grim in that looks really cool.
Come on, let's be on. Bite goes in confusion man.
But is this the last guy?
Yeah.
Bodybuilder Miror Center Delibird!
Oh, please, oh thank God, that Delibird isn't a shadow Pokemon.
Was that bad, like, if he was?
Well, it would be because he is one of the worst Pokemon in the entire game.
Well, you'd have to try and catch him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to catch him. Oh, he's a good Pokemon to use at Christmas time, because he's a Christmas-based Pokemon. He's got an attack with present, and it either inflicts damage or it heals him. You know, spirit of giving.
That's a bit fucking shit, isn't it? You're like using your Pokemon to defeat somebody, gives you a present and heals the opponent without you're a bit of rubbish. I was banning you from my team.
Boy, I've made a Yu-Gi-Oh deck that's Christmas based.
Okay.
Christmas Yu-Gi-Oh deck. There's actually a card in it called Santa Claus. But it doesn't look like, it's Santa Claus, like, claw.
Yeah.
So he's like a demon.
Do you prefer Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? Is Yu-Gi-Oh your favourite?
That's a hard decision. Let's look present to see if it inflicts damage or not. See, worst Pokemon.
Is that the worst Pokemon you'd ever have? You chuck at your guy to fight and to beat the other opponent and he gives them a present instead and heals them. Fucking useless. Useless. Well, you've been consider putting them on your team, you'd be like, you've just kind of ruined the game for me, cheers.
During Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well done, Christmas time I've lost all my Pokemon.
I would just
It's a great face as well, look at him. Why are your ones looking like cats, like cats or dogs that look like cats mostly?
Why?
Your Pokemon, your two, they're like cats, like.
They're an evolution of another Pokemon called Eevee.
Huh?
Eevee's I think Eevee's a fox.
Yeah, were you given these Pokemon to begin with?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I thought maybe you got those two, but I was going to
They're
say.
two different evolutions
Right.
of Eevee.
I was just saying, it was interesting to see because I thought if you'd got them yourself, why you chose to go with two cat-like Pokemon, like your cats. Maybe that's why you were choosing them, you know.
Yeah, well they are cats.
So they know it, another present.
Heal me!
Did you just pull that present out of his arse?
Yeah.
There's a present for you, out of my arse.
That's my response. I actually think it's got really, I think it's got a really cool design actually.
Basically, his negative attack, the one that hurts you, it's like when a seagull flies and shits on you in the street. It's just like they're just like attacking you and shitting you. So just walk along. What the hell is that?
Demon! 666.
Demon.
Delibird is actually a first. Do you know what Magikarp is?
Magic carpet, yeah, it's like you get like genies in that and you go on them and you fly about the place. Yeah, fish.
Yeah, it's the fish Pokemon. There's a long recurring joke about it being the most powerful Pokemon ever. But it's actually quite weak. It's quite a weak Pokemon.
Okay.
But people make jokes about it. It's like people did scientific facts based on its entries. So one of its entries was this Pokemon can leap over an entire mountain just by jumping out of the water. And if someone said, right, well actually if you think about it, if it jumped over a mountain and then fell at a certain rate, then by the time it hit you, you would actually die instantly. So it's the most overpowered Pokemon ever. I got cash. There you go. Actually, these Colosseums are a good way of getting money.
Right, okay.
In this game.
So,
and TM.
So what does the money buy? Like obviously you can put your
Potions
things
for healing.
Right, okay.
More technical machines for teaching moves. Other stuff for healing. Balls. What's balls?
What's the ultimate sort of kind of thing in Pokemon to get?
Master Ball.
And what's that do?
Catches Pokemon without fail.
Okay. But it just catches more Pokemon. Does it do anything?
Yeah, but imagine if you were up against like a legendary who's ridiculously hard to catch.
Right.
And you just throw the Master Ball.
And can you only catch Pokemon normally by fighting them and knocking them down their health and then try to catch them?
Yeah, you can technically do it whilst they're still at full health. But you'll have less of a chance.
Yeah. And what happens if you try when they're at full health and you fail? Do they escape?
Well, no, they just escape and go on.
Right. So with a Master Ball, it could be in any situation you see a Pokemon, you're like, I want that, just chuck it and you get it.
Yeah, if it's something good, although I feel really sorry for all the siblings who had both had a Pokemon game and then told their sibling, oh look, it's a Rattata. It's really rare. You should use a Master Ball on it. It's like the most common Pokemon ever.
Can you only use it once, like?
Well, you only get one in the game.
But you can only use it once because you're saying
no. If you technically you could trade another one from another game over and still use that one.
Okay.
But you only get one in the game, one per game.
I'm a little bit confused.
Okay,
the one in the game.
Right.
So could you get the one in the game and then go find the Pokemon, catch it, then see a better Pokemon and catch that by the same ball?
No, but what happens is with Master Ball, there's never one Pokemon game where you can get more than one Master Ball.
At a time, you mean? So you get one in the game, that's it. You can
Yeah, you just get one. But if you say you had another version of the game that's compatible with trade, you could put the item on your Pokemon and then trade the Master Ball over from that version to the other.
Okay.
So you'd have two.
So, so I've then said, my cargo, is that the one you're talking about, the fish?
My cargo, no, that's a
different, right, okay.
Snail.
He says, my cargo is hotter than the surface of the sun. I would say that is pretty overpowered.
Does that actually say that? It's Pokemon.
Well listen, there's actually a thing in the ocean, and it's a little shrimp-like creature, and apparently when it clicks its claws, it locks its claws. In fact, it's called a tiger claw shrimp, I think it is, or something like that. Anyway, It's got a really oversized claw, an overpowered claw, and it basically locks its claw. What do you call it? What do you call it when you cock a gun? Yeah, it cocks its claw. Sounds weird. And it pulls it out, but what it does is it snaps back, and under the water it snaps back with such speed and force that it actually creates a pocket of heat, I think it is, that is hotter than the surface of the sun. So what it does is it goes, and the sound wave, it collapses the sound or something around it, and it creates that heat, and it actually fires out and hits fish around it, so the fish get stunned and die. So then it's a real thing. Go and check it. It's like a real Pokemon. Yeah, I forgot what its actual name is. Well, when you said that, that's what I thought of. And it just sits and goes. You see, it goes, and you see it, and actually they filmed it in slow motion, and they showed it close up in slow motion, and it goes, and as it does it, it collapses. What does it say? It actually collapses. It makes a sound wave that collapses it in on itself, but because it's underwater and it does it, it's got nothing else to do, so it has to transfer into heat. And you see it goes, and it goes, and it's like, you're like, holy shit, it's like a fucking superhero, it's amazing. And then it just like stuns fish around it, so it's like, but it's got a tiny little body. It's like brilliant.
That actually sounds like Colosseum.
No,
well, body with a big claw.
Well, you think like, they probably base a lot of the Pokemon on, obviously, base a lot of Pokemon real life things, aye, so obviously, garbage is a real thing.
Yes.
So is muck.
The base, it's like, I think it's Archeops or something.
Archetype. Archeops?
It's a bird Pokemon, and I think they based out on the birds of paradise and stuff like that. I actually don't think it's
does it do the daftest dance and go brrrr and do the dance and stuff?
No, I think it's sort of waves.
That's what birds of paradise do. They go like that. They do the dance and they go.
Yeah, it's quite cool. By the way, I've completed the Colosseum. So do you want to finish here?
Yep, that's us ready to finish up. That's 3 hours into it. What we'll do is we're going to do the studio shot. We're going to show you our little amiibos that we got. As a wee wrap up to it, so we'll just go back to the studio shot now. So you're saving that there, yeah?
That's safe now.
No. So yeah, we'll just let that noise go away. So yeah, that's us a couple of hours. This is the Pokemon we're going to, Pokemon Amiibo. Maybe zoom in a little bit so you can see these.
I will be
in fact, yeah, you can present them and tell us about them because you'll know about them. I'll zoom in a little bit so we can see. There we go. So what's that one then? Tell me.
That is Mewtwo. Sean, what can you tell me about Mewtwo?
I know he's like, isn't he like a legendary one or something like that?
Yeah, he was one of the first legendaries.
Okay.
In the whole franchise. Next to Mew. Actually, I do have something to tell you.
Yeah.
I guess. Mewtwo was intended for the game, the original game, but its counterpart Mew, which basically Mewtwo is like a genetically modified version of Mew. And when they made, they put Mew in, I think, towards the end of development. But the reason you can't catch Mew in the original Pokemon games is because the guy, I think it was one of the co-creators of the Pokemon franchise, he made Mew. He put Mew in the game, and then he never told any of the other developers he actually put Mew in the game until it shipped.
Okay.
So that's why you can't catch Mew in the game, because no one else knew about it. And I think he just put it in as like an Easter egg or something. But there's actually a glitch you can now perform an invasion once you catch it. Fairly. Mewtwo was based on Miror, and I think another bit of trivia, there's another Pokemon called Ditto. Like this. It looks like it kind of looks like Sludge as well. Basically, Ditto's like this malformed pink blob, and Ditto can transform into any other Pokemon that it likes. And it's said that Mew too only came about after those Dittos were failed experiments of trying to clone Mew.
Okay.
And all those Dittos running around were just failed experiments, and Mewtwo was the final prototype, if you will. And then we came to life.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not actually that keen on the actual design of him. I don't actually like the look, like his head, that looks maybe alright, but I think like his legs look a bit sort of kind of fat.
I've never liked him, but I do like his Mega Evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 different ones. I think Mewtwo X was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mewtwo Y, what? I think that was the slick one. That looks like Frieza. Actually, he looks like Frieza.
This arrived today, I'm off the camera, but this arrived today. So it's going to go up on the wall, on our wall behind us here. There. It'll go up the top there. So you can't see it in the camera, but he is going up the top. So he's one of our newest ones. And we also have, this is one of the first ones. Lucario.
This is Lucario.
Mm-hmm.
What can I tell you about Lucario? I wish I could tell you a lot. I can't really. I don't actually know him too well, but he is. He made an appearance on a couple of Pokemon movies, I think.
I thought he was Greninja. I didn't know the difference.
Yeah, he's sort of he's a fighting steel type. He doesn't look it though. Yeah, he got really popular because everyone liked his design.
Mm-hmm.
And so they put him in the movie, and they also put him in Super Smash Bros. Mm-hmm. And then everyone just really liked him. I like him too. He's a good Pokemon naturally.
Yeah.
I can't tell you much else about him though. I think in the movie his lore is that he's supposed to be he was a Pokemon that lived long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he got sealed. He used to there was, believe it or not, I think the official history of the Pokemon games is that. What are you doing?
Carry on. I'm zooming in them so I can see people see my knees. Way. There we go. The lights are on them, so it's kind of hard to see, but there we go. Cool. That's that thumb, by the way, in the shot is like an Apple thumb. That's when you see the new Apple devices and there's like a perfect thumb there. Look at that thumb. That's worthy of an Oscar or something. Look at it. Whoa, Mewtwo and Lucario.
Oh, don't sell yourself too short there, Sean.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, I can't remember much about Lucario.
Looks cool though, doesn't it? Anyway.
Cool.
Let me do that. Alright, you want to wrap this up then? So Dunham says his Mega Evolution holds the highest stat total in the game, even higher than the God of Pokemon.
That's just hilarious. Right.
Even higher than the God of Pokemon.
It's really funny that's the case. I think they did that maybe as fan service.
Oh, that Jane, like a real thing? Is that Jane up?
Huh?
What, the Mewtwo? Is that Mewtwo he's talking about?
He's talking about his Mega Evolution.
Right, okay. And that's like the most powerful one there is?
Stat-wise.
Right, okay. Cool.
I think they did that because of fan service. Everyone loves Mewtwo because he's one of the original legendaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh wait, one more thing. Initial thoughts on the game.
Me?
Your point, yeah. Because you've never been introduced to Pokemon.
I know like Pokemon and stuff like that is obviously one of these games you've got to see to me I think it's one of these games I'll move over a wee bit in fact. Pokemon is one of these games that I think there's so much to it, as Connor mentioned before, where leveling up characters, IVs, EVs, the amount of characters in the first place, the ways you can sort of use the different types of Pokemons, and I think unless you've played the games, like different versions of them and built it up and got used to it and stuff, for me it's quite overly complex, but I think it's like anything, you would learn it as you went along, you'd get better at it, and you'd learn to play the game. But what I am liking about this one is I think it looks really cool, considering it's a GameCube game. I know GameCube games look good, but it looks nice, seems like it's playing right. We've not got the 7 coming through, which is a bit unfortunate because I think that'd make it even better like it always does. But yeah, I'm enjoying watching it. I think it'd be interesting to see you kind of playing the harder characters and having a real full-on challenge. I think it's a bit easy for you now. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's
I think the challenge is more catching them rather than the actual battles.
Yeah, like I assume that when it gets really intense, and you're on the edge and you've got to like really strategically plan it out. It must be quite cool. It must be even better when you're playing, obviously. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It was good.
Well, I think I've played Pokemon Colosseum before. I think it's a very solid, good game. I think if we were to take away the Pokemon part of Pokemon Colosseum and we just pretended it was like a new franchise, and that was the first game, I think, you know, I think people would look upon this game as like at least a cult classic or something on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Like, the reason it didn't get like as good reviews is because it's part of Pokemon. I mean, you have to compare it to the other games, and compared to the other games, it's just not nearly as good. But I still think, on its own way, it's a good game. Anyway, we'll see more of it next time.
How far through we just now, do you think? Is it just
I haven't
really
got to Miror-B in the cave yet, so
They're
it's
really
still
early
all the way off. Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
What can people look forward to next episode?
Miror-B?
Was that Miror-B?
Miror-B.
Was that one of the villages?
No, Miror-B's the
guy. Ah, the guy that does the dancing move. Go.
Yes, we have to get to the next time. We have to sound fix for next time.
Does he actually dance around full on and stuff?
His Pokemon dance with him.
Alright, for us even better. Cool.
And then it's got this great, he's just got this great, like, tune to him. It just makes you...
I like his vibrations, he's got good vibrations, I like it.
He's the best villain in Pokemon.
We actually even used his picture for a little intro screen. Yeah, I think it's probably a good bit to wrap it up then. Tomorrow we have got the week in review. It'll be myself in the studio. Kieran's going to join us by Skype, assuming it works alright and stuff, so check back for that tomorrow from 5 o'clock till 6 o'clock. And we'll be going over the week, things we've seen, stories, rumours, things that have just caught attention. So that'll be week 3 now we're into. So check back for that. We won't be doing a stream tomorrow night. I've taken it off the schedule just because Kieran's away through in Glasgow or through where he stays. So we won't cover that tomorrow night. Next show will be on Tuesday for Shenmue 2, Wednesday for Super Mario Maker, sorry. We'll carry on with people's levels and we'll get, I can't promise getting them posted up, but we'll get them posted up. Other than that, if you're following us or if you've not followed us, check us out on our social networks. That's Google+, Facebook, Twitter. We're also on Patreon if you want to support us, or if you're unsure on the channel just now, we have got a box down the bottom here, no next to my crotch there. I've got a bottom down the bottom where if you see on the channel on Twitch, we've got boxes for how to follow us and stuff like that, but you can click there and donate to the channel if you so wish to do so. That's a real phrase. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been awesome as always, and we'll catch you next time. That's bye from me, Sean Paul Johnston.
And that's bye from me, Connor Foote. And next time we'll get to Miror-B.
See ya!